Good morning, y'all. It is currently 5:14, December 7th, 2024, and I'd like to tell y'all a little story today about what I dreamed this morning. I went to bed around like 5:30. It was probably closer to 6 o'clock in the morning last night. And I think I woke up from an alarm, and I think I woke up from a dream, but I don't remember what that dream was. I woke up from an alarm and I went back to sleep, and I went lucid, but I don't remember how I went lucid. I don't think it was cleanly wake back to bed type lucid for this first dream, but I couldn't really control anything. And once I went lucid, I tried to I always my brain slips on this word. Um, I tried to invest isn't the right word. I tried to pay attention to the details. I tried to go through my senses. Well, first of all, I didn't even really make it that far. I was just trying to feel stuff, feel the ground. And my brain was like, "No, you are not going to do that," because I had zero control in this dream. As soon as I started trying to feel around and trying to find stuff to feel around to see how it felt with my hands, I just started flying. And I was like, I don't want to do this. My brain was just kind of panicking. I was like, stop. I want to stop and get centered in the moment and try to stabilize the dream. But my brain was like, no, that is not happening. So I was flying around this alien landscape. There were plants that I did not recognize. It was not Earth that I was flying around. And in the back of my head, I knew, I have alarms set for every 15 minutes. I used to be real bad with it. I had 12, 12:15, 12:30, 1, 1:15, 1:30, all the way up to 3 o'clock. Because I've always kind of wanted to wake up early, but I'm depressed as shit and I can't get out of bed early, no matter how hard I try. So I just wake up, go back to sleep, wake up, go back to sleep. I think that's why my sleep schedule is so fucked, because I wake up in the middle of my sleep a lot. But lately I've only had an alarm from 12:15, 12:30, not 12, 2:15, 2:30, 2:45, 3 o'clock. I have to leave for work by 3 o'clock. And if I'm not out of bed by 2 o'clock, then that's a really bad day. But so usually lately I've been getting up naturally before my 2 o'clock alarm. I've been waking up pretty early, 12 something, go back to sleep. All that to say, I woke up from this alarm at 2:40. It was 2:45. So I must have woken up to fall into this dream at 2:30. So all this happened in 15 minutes. And in the back of my mind, as I was uncontrollably flying around, I was thinking that I'm about to wake up at any time. I need to chill out and stabilize the dream. I was so panicked in my brain that I'm surprised I didn't wake up naturally. But I did wake up from my alarm as I was flying around, and it was 2:45, and it abruptly woke me up. I was awake, and I was like, well, shit. I turned off my alarms, and I put on my sleep mask. This is my stupid sleep mask, because I don't feel like buying one. Put it over my eyes. It works pretty good. It's just annoying because I have a dog, so it gets dog hairs in it, and I get it presses prickly things into my eyes sometimes. But other than that, it works pretty good. It blocks out the sun. So I turned off my 2:45 alarm. I turned off my 3 o'clock alarm, and I forced myself to fall back asleep, even though I wasn't really that tired. And eventually I did fall asleep. And I fell asleep lucid. I don't remember specifically right now consciously falling into a dream, but I was lucid immediately in the dream. And in the back of my mind, I was kind of like in a sleepy, groggy state. Like things were not vivid at all this entire dream. Things were kind of like, I don't want to say fuzzy, but just like not detailed. And my brain wasn't perceiving all the details. And so my brain was still kind of like panicked the whole time. It wasn't as bad as the last dream, but I was trying to stabilize the dream and it wasn't really working. I had a few moments where I like my vision blacked out and I thought I was about to wake up, but I didn't wake up. The first thing I remember, I was walking in this hallway. It was like purple carpet, purple walls. I could tell that it was like a theater. Like you would see like the hallway of like an old school theater. And I was trying to pay attention to my feelings, not like my emotional feelings, but like the dream details as pertains to my senses. Like I was walking and I was trying to pay attention to how it felt when my feet hit the ground. I couldn't really hear. I could hear it. I could only hear it, but I couldn't really feel it. And I was too much in like a brain fog to actually stop. Like stop walking, just stop, feel the walls, lick the walls, whatever. Pay attention to if I could smell anything, taste, lick the carpet, like anything like that. I was just walking and I couldn't really stop myself from walking, but I didn't have the mental capacity to try to stop myself from walking either. I was kind of in a brain fog. Eventually I make it to this room and there's like a group of people. Some people are like sitting on the floor. There's a couple people sitting on the couch. It's this big open room and I think there's like windows with like curtains on the walls and there's this big ass projected screen and I assume it's like projecting from the back of the room. So that's like another way I knew that it was a theater, but it wasn't like a movie theater with like movie chairs. It was something like I vaguely remember it probably came from a memory from like a movie of like an old school like school or like a mental hospital or whatever where they have like a projected theater, like a projection on a screen, and it's just like a casual sitting area. There was only the one couch that I can remember. There might have been like a couple folding chairs or something, but there were like a few people sitting on the floor, a couple people sitting on the bed. I don't know what they were watching. I didn't even pay attention to it. Like I mostly just knew that they were watching something because that's the context my brain was telling me. And like I didn't see the screen, but I knew it was there. It was like lit up. Like you could see the light, the white light on their faces. I don't have any idea what they were watching. I couldn't hear what they were watching either. So that's like another thing of like I was not vivid. Like I was lucid. I knew I was dreaming. I was trying to stabilize the dream the whole time and control things the whole time, but I wasn't like really super like, I don't know, brain fog is the only way I can think to explain it. And here's where shit gets a little weird. The first thing I could think to do was to get naked, and that didn't really work. Like I tried to pull my pants down, but they like wouldn't really come off. So I saw this girl that was sitting on the floor. I have her like roll over and bend over on her knees. I pull her pants down and I start like licking her butthole, and it was not anything like enjoyable at all. It was kind of nothing, honestly. Like I was in such a brain fog. I didn't stabilize the dream. I didn't really, my brain, I can't think of the word. The only word that's coming to my head is invest in the dream, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Everything was still foggy. And I was licking her butthole, and I got bored of that. I think at one of those points is where things went like black, and I was like, oh shit, I'm about to wake up, but I didn't wake up. So the next thing that happened is I like turned to the couch. We were in front of the couch. Nobody was reacting to this, by the way. Like, it was totally normal. Nobody like cared. It's like they didn't even really notice what was happening. And there was this woman sitting on the couch, and like I stood up, and then I took my pants off. Like, it finally worked that time. And then I took her pants off, and I just started having sex with her. And I could like faintly feel it. Like, I could tell that there was pressure, but other than that, like, I was not invested enough in the dream. Like, things were still foggy. I could not feel things. Like, this whole time, I was kind of wondering to myself in the back of my head, because I'm like sleep groggy, if I was even really dreaming, or if it was just my imagination laying in bed. But I am pretty sure I have aphantasia. Like, when I close my eyes and I try to imagine things, like, you could tell me, imagine a ball. Like, I know what a ball looks like. I can kind of make a mental picture in my mind. Like, I can think about it visually, like, without needing to explain it in words in my own brain. Like, I know what it looks like. I could picture my living room, for example. But when I close my eyes and try to, like, really see it with my eyeballs in my brain, I don't see anything. I just see the blackness behind my closed eyelids. So there's like a lot of times where I'm in a dream and I'm like, am I even really dreaming, or is this just my imagination? But it can't be my imagination, because if I can actually see my dreamscape, see the dream around me, then it has to be a dream, because I can't see with my eyes closed. So I think it was a dream. I don't think I'm just gaslighting myself. But it wasn't a very vivid dream at all. And at this point is when I woke up naturally. I don't remember what time it was. I think it was like, it was 4 something. What did I say? It's like 5:30 right now, so I woke up like an hour ago. So yeah, that's what I dreamed last night. It was kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie. I wrote a little note for myself at the end. Next time I lucid dream, I'm going to try harder to activate my senses and make things vivid before I do anything. And I'm going to try to stop having sex with dream characters. I've been doing that a lot. And that's another thing that makes me think that I wasn't really lucid. The Daniel Love definition of lucid. Like, I knew that I was in a dream, but I couldn't control anything. And see, that's where I get kind of like stuck on the definition of lucid dreaming, because he explains lucid dreaming as you're in a dream, you know you're in a dream, but you know what that means. Like, you understand that this is a dream, nothing is real. I can do whatever I want. And if I was in a lucid dream right now, like, if I was like awake in my dream, then I feel like I would be able to stabilize the dream better. I'd be able to make it vivid. I'd be able to like stop, take in my surroundings. And I didn't feel like that. Like, I didn't really feel like I was awake in my dream, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but this is my first video. I don't think I'm going to upload it, though. I might. I don't know. I don't want to hold back on what I'm dreaming about when I make these videos, but I don't want to, like, set the tone of my first ever dream journal vlog to be about me flicking somebody's butthole. I dream about some weird stuff. I might hold back, because I'm not trying to get myself put on a list or anything. Dreams are pretty private, but my dream recall has been such shit lately. Like, it's been so bad. I have, like, over 2 weeks. And the worst part is, like, it's like a mental block. Like, I wake up and I remember things, but I'm, like, so depressed when I wake up that I just don't feel like writing it in my dream journal. Like, in the last 5 days, I think there was, like, one day that I actually didn't remember any of my dreams when I woke up. But I still didn't write any of it down, which just makes me more depressed, because I've been trying to lucid dream. Like, here's my dream journal. I'm this much into my dream journal. My first entry, I don't know if you can see that, is April 19th, 2020. April 19th, 2020. That was almost 5 years ago. And I'm still not remembering my dreams every single night, writing them down in my journal. If I would have taken my, like, I'm 67 pages into my dream journal right now. 5 years almost. And I'm only at 67 pages. I should be done with this journal by now. If I was writing a page a day, which I should be after like a month of lucid dreaming, I should at least be writing 1 page a day. Or not a month of lucid dreaming, but lucid dreaming practice. I would be done with this freaking... I'd probably be done with like 2 or 3 books by now. But I just have such bad discipline with writing in my journal. And it's really... I'm really handicapping myself with lucid dreaming. It also doesn't help that I'm on a second shift schedule. So I go to bed at like 4 a.m. and I wake up at like 2 p.m. But either way, all that to say, that's kind of the point of this YouTube channel. I want to think about my dreams more. And if I force myself, even when I don't feel like it, to write in my journal and then to record a vlog explaining my dream, trying to like maybe interpret my dream in whatever ways I can, it's just adding another step, and I'm hoping that it'll help me remember my dreams better. So, sorry for rambling so much. These videos are probably going to be pretty short most of the time, because I'm only going to explain one dream a day, and I don't think I'm going to do daily uploads. If I dream something really fucked up and weird, I'm probably not going to record a vlog for it, or I might just, like, not tell that part of the dream, you know, whatever. I'll feel it out by ear, but, yep, let's make more progress on this bad boy. I'm getting sick of only writing 1 line every day. I don't remember my dreams, or I am lazy. I don't remember my dreams. I don't remember my dreams. This is what I'm trying to get to. I don't know if you can see it, but paragraphs. Alright, I'm rambling. So, good night, sweet dreams, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow.